In case you needed a little more convincing, a couple of furry rodents say spring is coming early. These bare brown trees are starting to grow a bit of green. Little buds peek out on the branches as birds chirp around. Soon these streets will be lined with canopies of lush green leaves.
The pruning would have to take.
And making sure they're healthy is no easy task.
What we need to do is get an inventory of all of our trees, and we have about 40,000 street trees or street and park trees in the city that we have to take care of.
Yes, that's right. There are about 40,000 trees belonging to the city, and they are estimated to be worth about $80 million. But many of these trees won't be around much longer.
The interesting part about Victoria is that there was a huge investment in tree planting back around the turn of the century as the city evolved and developed its streets. And so we have a lot of trees, most of the trees actually, starting to come to the end of their natural life.
That's where the urban forest plan comes in. The plan includes, along with the inventory of trees, looking at replacing trees along city boulevards, creating greenways, and figuring out what to plant where while keeping within the $1 million budget given to the department every year.
Making sure that the right tree is in the right place going forward, because while Victoria's changed over 100 years, some of those trees have been in the same spot, so the infrastructure around them is now different.
Part of the urban forest plan is to plant more native species of trees. So the city is planting more Gary oaks. You can see the mature ones over there, but they're planting little baby ones like this around the city. And they have a record number of Gary oak plantings this year, about 100.
We tend to find that they're far more disease resistant. We're also looking at drought tolerance, just knowing that we have climate change that is projected over the next kind of 50 plus years.
The plan will help shape what the city streets look like 50 years from now. Climate change and disease have to be taken into account when planting, which is why the urban forest plan includes exotic, native, oriental, fruit and nut trees.
I think there's always some need for diversity, and that's one of the things we stress with regards to planting, is that we are looking for diversity in the urban forest. So while a lot of the native trees are wonderful to have in there, there's also an element of character.
In some areas, the transformation has already started to take shape.
We had the opportunity to come in here with the support of the residents and actually remove a lot of the trees that were mature and reaching the end of their natural life or were already there, and essentially do what you see here, which is a replanting program all the way along the blocks.
And that's where you come in. The city can't do it alone, so they are looking for people to come forward with ideas and suggestions like this block, where residents ask the city to do something with the aging trees. The street is now lined with new growth as the city carves out its new master plan. In Victoria, I'm Sucheta Singh.